Hey everybody, this is your host, the Platinum Knight, here with another top video. And today's top video is my top 12 best games of 2023. Surprisingly, we got a lot of great games last year. Almost too many great games to where I almost couldn't even keep up. These are some of the best games that I have played that either kept us entertained, immersed, challenged, or took us on a deep adventure. Like every year I can't play every single game. This means Starfield will not be on the list because I don't have an Xbox or a PC. And I didn't play Baldur's Gate 3 because, well, I'm not into MMOs. So with that out of the way, here is my top 12 best games of 2023.
I'm here. Put the bags in the back.
One bag and counting. That's the way to do it. We got enough diamonds to make an ice sculpture.
Number 12, Payday III. Starting with the most disappointing game of 2023 is this catastrophe. Even if you can set aside the disastrous launch with not even being able to log in, and the overabundance of developer apologies, what you're still left with is this mediocre average FPS that just feels like a big expansion to its predecessor. While I can understand some people having fun with their friends robbing banks and heists, personally I just couldn't get into it. I got bored and uninterested pretty fast. I'm sure the game is better now with its updates and DLC, but I have no desire to return of finding out.
And I'll go easy on you.
Cops are not regrouping anymore. They'll keep coming until you're dead or in custody. Hurry up! Down the scaffolding!
I'll see that
There!
gets away.
Strap yourselves in and rappel down to the ground.
Fan-fucking-tastic! We in the clear!
Number 11, After Us. Despite the constant crashes and frame rate issues at launch, from what I understand, the game has gotten better thanks to multiple patches. The game itself is still a nice creative indie adventure game, from exploring multiple landscapes and different parts of the world to having an environmental message. After Us is a good 3D platformer that immerses you in a unique post-apocalyptic world with a glimmer of hope that really makes us think of how we should treat our world. I enjoyed playing as Gaia, running up walls, dashing through the air, and setting souls free. After Us is a decent, unique experience. Number 10, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game. Another horror symmetrical game published by Gun Media based on the film franchise. As the killer, I had so much fun playing with all my buddies as either the cook or the hitchhiker working together as a team. I enjoyed stabbing and trapping my victims. As the victim, I do admit I'm not very good. I am more likely to get killed than escape, but whenever I did manage to get away, it always felt like a huge sigh of relief with my heart racing at times. Even though Friday the 13th the game servers are shutting down permanently this year, even though TCM still has some uncertainty, at least this is still a good alternative to Dead by Daylight.
See what you made me. Now, I tell ya.
Number 9, Chia. Another great indie game set in a small open world. I enjoyed playing as Chia, being able to control and possess animals and objects. I enjoyed completing the shrines, taking over enemy territories, and expanding on the surprising number of cosmetics and customizations. It was nice exploring this tropical island setting, going with a toon art style that really makes you feel the passion from the developers. I was able to play this game for free thanks to PlayStation Plus Premium, and I can tell you it is worth more than its asking price. Chia is a wonderful experience. Number 8, Dead Island 2. Getting into some zombie games, what really surprised me the most about this game is the co-op mode. I had so much fun playing with my pals, the Chief and Pup. We had a blast slashing and ripping zombies to shreds. Easily the best co-op game of the year. The graphics are beautiful, the physics are impressive. Yes, it may not have the variety as the previous installments, but it's still a solid game. It may be on the short side, but I'm glad Dead Island 2 finally got to see the light of day after almost a decade of being in development hell, or should I say development hell A. Number 7, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. This is a game that I played for free thanks to my uncle letting me borrow it. Nintendo suddenly gifts us with another great installment about the iconic Italian plumber by evolving the 2D platformer formula. I had so much fun exploring all of these creative worlds and levels. I enjoyed using the new power-ups. The new badge mechanic was cool. It was nice having a large character roster to play as other than Mario. I still haven't collected all the Wonder Seeds yet, but I'll try to go back and get them depending on my spare time.
Mario number 1!
Number 6, Final Fantasy XVI. While yes, I'm fully aware of the divisiveness between the fans and new players, seeing how Square Enix goes with a more revitalized approach by ditching the turn-based elements. Yes, it is a basic RPG, but where the investment lies is the story and characters. I really enjoyed exploring this new world. I found the mature themes very daring, yet handled in a constructive manner, seeing how this is the first mainline game to be rated M for mature. The gods were dynamically challenging. Really, the best part is getting to know the characters. The character development is what really warmed my heart, seeing them go through tides of emotions. It was nice getting to know Clive, Sid, and Joshua. I love Jill and Torgal. The game has since gotten a story DLC expansion, which I haven't played yet. Now I so cannot wait for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Now feel good, boy.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
Number 5, Alan Wake 2. One of the best psychological horror games. After 13 years, I'd say this long-awaited sequel was worth it. I enjoyed revisiting Bright Falls again. I liked getting to know Saga Anderson. It was cool playing as Alan Wake again. The gameplay is engaging. The boss fights are surprisingly challenging. The music is awesome, especially by the old gods of Asgard. The story is thrilling and well written. It finally gave us a satisfying conclusion this series deserved. This game is definitely worthy enough to bring up in conversations about the survival horror genre for many years to come.
Gravity tether's engaged. Automated docking. Let's go.
I'm losing control. What? We're off course. Daniel.
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull. Chance, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Got it. Drop the blast shield. Everyone brace yourself. Everyone okay?
Number 4, Dead Space Remake. As I mentioned in my first impressions video, I was never able to get into the original Dead Space. So when I heard a remake was in development, and when I heard it was actually gonna have more content, that's when I instantly became intrigued. This is another game I played for free thanks to my uncle for letting me borrow it. One of the best video game remakes that surpasses the original by remaining true yet revised. I enjoyed exploring the Ishimura, giving off this unsettling, chilling vibe. It's horrifically gruesome, the enemies are disgustingly creepy, the story is good, plenty of replay value. It was cool playing as Isaac, having him express emotions instead of him being a mute. If you haven't played the original, then I highly recommend you play this version.
Just a little more, Link!
Number 3, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. The successor to Breath of the Wild, Nintendo somehow found a way to revolutionize one of their well-known iconic franchises by making everything better. The story is better, the enemies and bosses are better, the temples are creative and well done, the music is amazingly orchestrated, the new building mechanics is what really freshens this installment, making it feel like a new game. It's awesome how you can fuse weapons, shields, and arrows together. Better character development. Ganondorf was menacingly cool. The ending was beautifully wholesome and tear-jerking. Most of all, I loved the relationship between Link and Zelda. Despite them not being together very much, their relationship is still adorable and so sweet. Even though the producer confirmed there will be no sequel to this game, I'm honestly gonna miss this storyline. But whatever direction Nintendo decides to take with the Legend of Zelda series, I'm sure it'll be just as ambitious.
I freaking hate you!
Glad I was able to stop this before someone got hurt. Well, someone else.
Number 2, Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Developed by Insomniac, this is the perfect successor to an already established masterpiece. You take everything that the first game had to offer, but you make it even better. The gameplay is better, the combat is better, twice as many more cosmetics, the map is 2 times bigger, plenty of new well-developed characters. I can understand why many people don't like the story as much compared to its predecessor. Nevertheless, it's still an epic game. It's even Timothée Chalamet's Game of the Year for 2023. It was nice playing as your friendly neighbors, the Spider-Men again. Now I cannot wait to play the Wolverine game.
Take care of yourself, buddy.
Number 1, Resident Evil 4 Remake. Alright, I gotta come clean. I may be a little biased putting this game at the top of the list, but I'll explain why. You see, I love horror games. It's one of my favorite gaming genres. This game is a remake of one of my favorite games of all time that got me into Resident Evil and survival horror since I was a child. So by default, the nostalgia factor also adds up. However, it's about the new stuff Capcom added is what makes the game stand out on its own. I like the new knife parry mechanic. It's satisfying whenever you block enemies' attacks. The stealth mechanics was a welcoming addition. The graphics are outstanding. The controls are better, finally being able to move and shoot. Ashley's character development is drastically improved. Some of the reimaginings and changes made to the story is better and makes more sense. Yes, at release they cut content. Thankfully, they added almost everything back from the original, such as the Mercenaries mode, a bunch of arenas filled with enemies to kill for a score. It's cool how you can play as more characters than the original. Got an S+ for all characters on all maps, and I unlocked Leon's RPD outfit as you can see on screen. The most anticipated return is Separate Ways mode, aka Ada's campaign. Not only does it bring back what it was cut from the main campaign, but they also give Ada a lot of new content that wasn't even in the original, making this version of Separate Ways far, far superior. Although there's still some missing content like certain outfits and the PRL 412. Close enough, and again, the new stuff substitutes it. I still prefer the original over the remake, but I acknowledge both games are special in their own ways. It was nice playing as Leon S. Kennedy, saving the president's daughter all over again and reliving my childhood. That is why Resident Evil 4 2023 is my game of the year. Now let's hope that we get a Code Veronica remake or Resident Evil 9. And there you have it, everybody. Those were my top 12 best games of 2023 that I just so happened to play. Funny enough, right when I thought 2023 couldn't top 2022, thankfully I was proven wrong. We got way more great games than we originally anticipated. Fun fact, this was actually my largest best games list yet, so that should tell you something. I have a feeling 2024 isn't gonna be as immense compared to 2023, but that's okay. Who knows, maybe I'll be proven wrong again. But what matters is, as long as we continue to get some good games, that is a win for us gamers. So, let's hope for the best. 2024 is a good year. Alright everybody, that's it for this top video. That's it for my top 12 best games of 2023. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for new videos. This has been your host, the Platinum Knight, and peace out everybody. Game on!